Fog was the predominant story of Sunday's race at South Texas Speedway. Stormy Scott redrew the outside pole and quickly jumped out front. He then held off Rick Beebe for the win.
It was probably the foggiest race I've ever raced. You had to save your tear-offs and kind of take them off about every 2 laps just so you could see, and then when you weren't peeling those, you were trying to wipe your shield off racing or under yellows, and it was, you know, hard to see and probably a bit dangerous, but of course, being a racer, none of us pulled off. But no, I just got to definitely thank all my sponsors, LD2, Roadrunner Trucking, Roadrunner Crane, Roland Racing, Pro Power Race Engines, Avco, Integra Shocks, VP Fuels, just everybody that helps us on this. Hopefully I'm not leaving anybody out. If I am, I'm sorry. Definitely Joe Bob and Rob and you know, Brian and, you know, just everybody.
How much has Joe Bob brought to the operation this time around?
I mean, definitely, you know, it always helps to have, you know, a guy that knows what he's doing, and, you know, it's all about clicking. So as long as hopefully us together, hopefully be many more wins to come.
Yeah, we had a really good car. I just have to thank John and Nikki Webb so much for furnishing me with these race cars, and my new teammate Joe Duvall for coming on board and making it possible where we can hopefully run a lot of races. I want to thank my crew chief, John Wilson. He did a heck of a job, worked his tail off, and MB Customs car was pretty much on a rail tonight. Mullins motor ran good. We just had a good race car, and hopefully we'll get one of them in this southern swing.
Now, the overall prevailing story of the race, no doubt, has to be the fog. It's not something to really dwell on, but I'll just simply ask you the question, how much did it affect you?
It didn't really affect me. It's the same for everybody, you know. I mean, we were, especially in the cautions, was the worst. You tear off, said, you know, your shield had a bunch of water on it, so just wait till you get ready to go green and pull a tear off. And I was able to pull one about every 5 laps. It really wasn't that bad. I mean, it made it hard to see the line getting in the corner. You just had to be careful not miss your line getting in. But, you know, it's the same for all of us, so it really wasn't that bad.
You know, since you started back dirt racing again here a few years back, are you in the best spot right now that you've been in since you started racing again?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, we got with Joe being here and John Wilson back working full time for me. I mean, I was going to races by myself last year, and it was, you know, it was a chore. And I learned a lot from Jimmy Mars over the winter. Talked to him a lot. And last night we missed a setup because we thought the track was going to rubber up. So I changed the car completely around tonight, figuring that it wouldn't rubber up, and luckily it didn't, and we kind of hit it pretty close on the money. So these MB cars are bad to the bone if you get them right. So I just got to figure out how to drive them right every night.
This coming weekend, racing originates from Royal Purple Raceway starting Thursday. Catch it all live on RacingDirt.com.